Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with just an extra layout. I've wanted to do this sketch. This is sketch number 77 in the Scrap-A-Sketch Facebook group. And I'm going to turn it on its side. I had three photos of Katie bowling the other night at the birthday gathering for James and Ava. And so I've pulled some stuff from my Scrap Backwards kit, and I'm looking right now for a ladybug, and I found one. And I have kind of a strange set of supplies. In this case, I picked the photos first, and well, actually, I had the sketch, and I had three vertical photos, and so I decided to turn the sketch on its side and use those photos. Then when I was picking my Scrap Backwards products, I was looking for as you can see, there's a strong blue tint to the light in the bowling alley, and so I found this paper in there, and I cut pieces to fit the sketch, and then I found this paper, which kind of looked a little like some of the bowling balls in there. There's also a green, so I might try using some of that. So anyway, as I was looking for a background, I was looking for something a little bit funky, a little bit rock and roll kind of, and this seemed to fit the bill. This is from Spectrum Gardenia by 49 and Market, and when I picked it, it caused me to make, in the sketch, this fills this whole area. But I actually I cut it down a bit, and I'm going to move it over so that we get these bits around the perimeter. So all of those words were meant to explain how I got from there to here. So let me none of those things are absolutely straight or parallel or anything else. So I'm just gonna kind of put that down like that. I've got this, that's about a 3-inch width, and it was 3 by 12, but I cut it down. And then this is about 3/4 of an inch, and I cut it down as well. And this is about 2 inches, and I'm going to put that kind of right there. And this will go, I'm going to cut a little bit off this. I'm not measuring it, just eyeballing. And I think this is only 1/2 inch as opposed to the 3/4 that I have here. And we go there. The photos I'm going to arrange kind of as they are there. One kind of up here. This would be the beginning where she's kind of standing there releasing the ball, and then here's where you know, she's standing there watching the ball go through. And I'm going to slide that one down like that. And then this one is her reacting to everything. So let me do this one with adhesive on the side. I'm going to move that all the way over here. And then this one with adhesive on this side. There. And this one is going to go right there. Okay, I think that's fairly well balanced. Now, I'm going to add some bits. Just, you know, this is the negative part of a piece of the papery in one of the Vicki Wooten collections, either Print Shop or Where to Next. And I've kind of had it on my desk to use and haven't used it. I'm going to put this right here, and it's going to stick out on the opposite end of the cluster. I'm going to build the cluster kind of over this way, and this will be kind of high. And I'm going to do the opposite over here. Now, in the original, the cluster overlaps the photo, and that's fine as long as I don't cover up where the ball is. So anything up in here is fine. So I'm going to put this, I'll let the location of that cluster be defined by this. I don't want to put glue on every single one of those, but let's get this kind of right there. Whoops. Okay. So now we've started. I was also going to use one or the other of these frames to kind of define where the cluster was going to go. And if I put that there, if I cut it in half or kind of, I'll cut a big piece and a little piece. This will be the little piece. Oops. I didn't hold that down, so I may have cut it goofy. So this one will go here, and this one will go here, and I'll cover that with some stuff. I'm actually going to cut some more off this. I'll just hand cut it. I think that probably will work just as well. Okay. And this is from the ephemera pack in Happy Days by Cocoa Vanilla. If I do that, that gets it even with the torn edge there. Well, I can put something there. That might be where the ladybug ends up. I'm going to put this back in that ephemera pack if I ever find it. Here it is. Okay, and that'll go back in. I'm trying to do more cleaning as I go. Okay, I want, because this is kind of a nighttime funky sort of vibe, I'm going to use these gold pieces, even though the images on the gold pieces are not funky. They're sort of, I'm going to call them retro, as opposed to, which is retro being kind of a positive designation, as opposed to kind of old-fashioned, which is the negative connotation. I'm gonna curve the leaves. I think these are from Maggie Holmes. There's some Maggie Holmes ephemera in okay, this didn't get glued down, I guess. Well, now it is. Now it is. Okay, and I have the gold butterfly to balance things, and I'm going to put him up here in the big cluster, kind of right there. And I have gold flare from the Flare Hut. Let's see, I have this, which is what I'm going to use as the title, and it says Wild as the Wind. And I'm going to put it down here and just let it be flat on the paper and kind of tucked. I'm going to cut a little piece off of it so it'll tuck further back. Okay, and I'm going to go with circular images, just kind of to echo the shape of those bowling balls. And let's see, where's my tape? And the flare will do that as well. I'm just going to layer round shape, and I have some of these circles that will make their way into here as well. Right there, and there's a little bit of gold on them as well. And these kind of look a little like tattoos, which KatieBug has a few of. Okay, that I have leaves, but I'm not sure I'm going to use them, and I have a ticket. Let me get this. Kind of up in here, and I'll kind of layer the circles around there. I'm going to take another one of those and then I'll repeat this one with the stars, and I'll have it maybe running off the page. Well, it's running off this, so it's not off the page. I don't have to cut it, so that's there are some pink ones, and I like this one. Not sure where I want to put that yet. Let me try something with, I have this ribbon bow sort of thing, and I'm going to put that with a little bit of adhesive, some thin adhesive. This is meant to be kind of a funky, non-traditional sort of looking page. And it's kind of an experiment for me. And I'm kind of doing it for Katie. Let's see. I've kind of covered up that guy. So I'm gonna, now I am gonna put that one in here. And it's like she's catching a falling star. I'm gonna do a ticket here. I love scrapbooking with flowers because you can tuck so many things behind them. And in this case, I'm using this leaf and kind of tucking behind this flare. And the leaf kind of shows up on the blue as well as the red here. I have another leaf. I didn't have another acetate leaf, but I have this leaf that can go over here. I want to be sure that it somewhat raises up from the background, give it some dimension. And I'm still not sure where I'm going to put the ladybug. I'm going to kind of tuck that there. And then I really could add another circle kind of tucked up under this floral. I'll go with this one. Okay, that adds another touch of gold. Maybe, let's see. I had gotten this, put this green leaf out there, and I was going to use it as something of an accent color. I think I could do that. I think I could get away with that. And I'm looking for another circle to go down there. I'm going to take the one with the quarter moon place it. I'm going to cut a little tiny bit of it off so that it tucks under a little bit farther, just for proportion. Okay, and now I still have my ladybug that doesn't have a home yet. I think I'm going to mount the ladybug on this yellow circle, kind of like so. And I have another couple of layerable circles that are that I had cut. I did some dry embossing on them, and I cut them from another 49 in market paper and just kind of tossed them into my kit. I'm gonna tuck one in under here. Again, I'll cut some off to tuck it farther under. Okay, and then this one, I think I'm going to do it on the mostly white side rather than introducing that purple color. I'll tell you what I'd like to do is tuck it in under here. I can't get it, and the glue is drying, and it's going to be a mess. I don't like that, but it makes a nice platform for another bit that can layer up on top. And it's going to go under the blue. And it says Stargazer. And okay, I think it's done. I had this butterfly that I don't think I need to use, and I have a couple of sequins, and I'm just gonna put one in each cluster. And we're done. Thank you for watching. I'm happy with this, or okay with this. It's a very different kind of page. The background really makes it different, and it's kind of a surreal set of images in the photos. And I'm curious to see what Katie thinks of it. So we'll see. I'll let you know next time. And I will be doing one more page today because it's the anniversary of when that cute guy asked me to marry him. And I have to find a good photo and a little different take on that story. I'm putting a little bit of foam on these green leaves so they don't lie flat. And of course the foam's coming off. This particular ephemera is very thin, and it creases easily, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This one, I think I'm not going to try to take the backing off of it. This leaf kind of comes up on its own, but this one may need some help. So I'll just put that down, and that just gives it just that little tiny bit more dimension. So thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.